How does that work, bro?
If people look at it, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like keeping it honest, bro. But I think it's because you're talking with people that don't deal with real life situations. I've never looked at checking in as how niggas looking at it like I'm reporting. When I go out, like I said, when I came, even right now, y'all might not even, I'll be in New York, you might not even know I'm there. But I'm gonna call the niggas that I know, like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm in your city.
I'm in your city.
Yeah. I'm not trying to, the other thing is motherfuckers is trying to make it like it's a tough thing. Like, yo, I'm not doing it. It's real niggas everywhere. Idaho, wherever you want to go.
Yeah, right.
But the purpose of like what we do, if I got to connect, if you come to the city,
right,
it's
unification.
It ain't shit about nobody being tough. It ain't shit about no, niggas that think on that level is something different. I want to say, Fit, hey, I'm in Brooklyn, what up? How you gonna feel? I went to Chicago and forgot to call my nigga, right? And he hit me up, but I was out there, this is when COVID first happened, so shit was crazy. I got my family and shit.
Right.
And the way that nigga looked at me, like he was like, yo, nigga, you out here, nigga, you ain't even hit me. But I was about to hit him, but I got the family. I'm showing him, like, nigga, I got the family with me, give me a minute. But it's just that I understand it ain't no tough shit, it's just a respect. And also, I'm trying to make sure you move. Nigga, when I came, I'm gonna keep it real. When I came to see you, I told y'all, like, y'all good? I'm pulling up. We put up in a shady spot. I circled around a couple times. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Niggas ain't from here. We just trying to make sure things is good. It ain't nothing like that. Like, everybody, shit happen everywhere. So if I know somebody, it's better for me to come in. Back then, when we talking about, like, the traveling with the battles, niggas ain't have money. Like, we had money, but we ain't have money like that. So we used to stay at each other's houses and shit.
Right.
Hey, my nigga, I'm such and such, such and such. Hey, man, hey, come get this key from me. I'm over here.
At one point in time, when you had like the check-in too, it wasn't necessarily a check-in. It was something as well. The industry makes money here,
right?
And up until recently, Detroit artists weren't prominent
at all
in the industry. You had Eminem. The next person you had was Big Sean. You had Royce and Slum Village and different people that the Danny Browns but from a major label standpoint. So you would have Def Jam shooting all their artists down here. They would make money here, but there wouldn't be Detroit artists on the shows
at all.
So you'll have this headliner from wherever, and then their whole crew, and there's no Detroit acts. These promoters are trying to make a quick buck. They're trying to make some money off the industry. The industry know that we spend money here.
Right.
And this is a good market because all the artists would come here. We get the Jadas and the Nas's and the Jays and the Jewels and the Trick Daddies and these people.
Just coming through.
Coming here and getting money.
Right.
But y'all labels not signing none of our artists.
There's no reciprocity.
There's our up and coming acts aren't the promoters, they just trying to make a buck. So it's like, okay, cool. We about to make it a little more difficult.
But
that ain't not on the artist, but that's just like, yo, we need. And when you look at it now, it wasn't always necessarily, because remember we had a big ass town hall meeting about this.
Yeah, like town hall meeting.
Yeah, for sure.
We had a big ass. It was 400 of us,
bruh,
or whatever, in St. Andrews Hall. I remember this and I'm looking. It was the first time I had ever seen people from the hip hop, backpack, battle. Street, everybody was unified there. And it was just like, yo, that ain't about to keep happening. So I'm not gonna credit the quote unquote no-fly zone for it. But when you look at the industry right now and you look at, just regardless if you like what they're doing or if you think it's whatever it is, you do see a Payroll and a T Grizzly and a Big Sean and a Doughboy Cash Out and a Cash Down and a Sada Baby. So you see more representation from Detroit in the mainstream than we've ever seen before.
Is that not?
But this is a result of because
I don't know. I can't. But it's a result of. I don't know, but I know that
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you like this, bro. Listen, I remember 2005 Super Bowl was here, right? And me and X was in the studio with Trick. Trick was putting out the Godfather mixtape. But I remember Detroit so competitive, he was playing records, and it was niggas from here that's bombing, but I can tell that they compete. And these is like some of my favorite artists. And I remember, and we was just sitting down kicking it with Trick, and I asked him, he was like, yo, he said, I rolled up Woodward. I told everybody, hey, start pulling these posters down. I'm like, why? What? I'm like, what the fuck they just trying to do the Super Bowl? He said, because, same thing. He said, yo, they come here and they don't fuck with none of y'all. It's just the artists, people, they go, they take their money there, they don't fuck with y'all at all. He like, I'm tired, I'm not gonna let y'all, what I'm doing now, this is why my respect for Uncle Trick, like that's really my family, like it's always gonna be at its highest regard. Because I'm gonna be real, when I was younger, all we knew was New York. So I'm in a little city, the city that me and X from, we from a city inside of Detroit. It's a 2-mile city inside of, in the middle of Detroit, right? But I remember growing up, all we seen was the New York shit. So you had niggas walking around and, yo, what's up, kid? Yo, what's up, son? But this is when we was here. And you had people that did that. And we all were kind of like, you know, because that's what the mixtapes that we listened to, the funk flexes and all of that shit.
Was there ever a New York presence out here?
It was always. And especially like with the
No, I mean
shit.
like, was there New York niggas that was out here?
Yeah,
like,
all the time. Like that's the thing about it is like Detroit has always been a place musically. But see, another thing that people don't know too, a lot of our people moved to Atlanta. Nobody want to talk about that. Like we had a lot of people move. The Atlanta wave is great, but we went down there and was successful.
Atlanta wave is super great because there's a lot of New Yorkers is down there too.
I mean, it's a melting pot. Atlanta is a big part of that, right? But then they have also everything is kind of combined. But that's what make that Atlanta music so good because they have it from everywhere and they turned it into their own thing.
Right.
You kind of get what I'm saying? Like Atlanta is incredible. Like we think about the projects and the shit that came out. I wish we can get more Southern, bigger battle rappers though. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like I feel like
which is confusing to me. Because Houston, huge market.
Exactly.
Shout out to Scotty.
Yeah, I fuck with Scotty.
But we don't.
There's so many dope down south.
If I asked you to name a couple more, you'd be like,
But why is that though? Why is it because we automatically think that about them? Because you gotta think about it. Before, like I said, the same thing. Anybody that's coming, like I'm pretty sure I seen y'all had Swamp on here. His first experience in New York, anytime that we coming from where we come from and coming there, that's we like, damn, we here. Like you gotta remember, like my nigga, it ain't. I'm looking around like damn.
Yeah.
Like it's a shock to us. It ain't like when y'all going somewhere because that y'all live there. So y'all got all of the shit that we don't have.
Right.
You got motherfucking labels right here. That's what I mean about Trick. Trick made it where I started to see a change in people. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like now, all the artists that we got now, Sada, Cash Doll, Sean, like I listen to everything that come out of Detroit. Like my wife get mad because I literally would just play because I'm so happy to see people finally getting and understanding us.
And it was a time it didn't do that. Remember it was like, yo, if you're in Trick, Proof, if you're on the hip hop side and you're on the street nigga side, like
different.
It was now you see a Big Shine with Payroll, who's a street orientated or whatever, or that's how you view his music, or you see a Royce and you see everybody working together. That's something that the industry didn't take heed to. We have, and we've always had this talent. We've had the greatest rappers on the planet, some of.
Right.
That come out of here. And that's like, it's no surprise that Eminem is as good as he is at putting words together, or that Royce is, or that Marv is, or that Miles is, or that Swan is, or that
the underground spots and the vibe that was in there.
But it's because we sharpen our sword here, and like getting at it, that acceptance, like we got to a point, man, like it didn't, like everything you're hearing when you hear Sada Baby, when you hear T Grizzly, when you hear, there's a Wine.
Yeah. There's people that came.
There's a Blade Icewood. There's a Tough Tone. There's an Eastside Cheddar Boy. There's a Rock Bottom. Cal's dad. Like Cal
Daddy is a legend, bro.
Cal Daddy is a legend,
legend,
bro. I got his CD in a rapper, still wrapped up.
His daddy rap?
His daddy sold 80,000 units out the trunk, dog.
His
daddy's in a legendary rap group.
When you're
from here.
Rock Bottom,
Black is incredible.
his daddy is a legend, bro. Like that's what
Did y'all know this?
This is why. Yo, listen. This is why, like in my eyes, like when we talk about Calicoe, like for me, looking at Calicoe, for me, he can't do wrong in my eye. Like I know him from being younger, but that's my family one. I'm gonna give you that, right? But I'm biased to the fact because you got to understand, we watched a legend
grow
like,
from
bro,
a child.
Calicoe been in the strip clubs and being an adult since he was probably 12, 13 years old.
Look.
This is real life.
My best friend growing up was dating Cal's aunt. That's how I met Cal. That's how I met his dad. I'm 16
his daddy's
or
a legend.
17. Cal is a little kid, bruh. So when we start throwing little battles at these little shops and shit. Cal's dad is one of the biggest rappers in the city. I look at him like big homie.
Right.
And he like, yo,
that's
little dog, yo, homie. Man, my son, man, he getting into battles.
MVP.
And he would bring Cal up to the record shop and he would battle at the record shop.
Groomed, bro.
He battled like so he's always been around.
Right.
Because his dad is who his dad is.
Bro, he's a legend. Like that's
his daddy is a legend.
We're not talking
bro.
about, but again, like I said, our OGs is street niggas, man. So like he's respected because of whatever, but lyrically on some rapper shit, like his group is something that was just a staple for us.
Everything
that
you're
I still
hearing,
feel like that. You feel me?
How you hear these niggas rapping right now?
It's them.
It's how they rap.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
them.
blueprint. Cal battling, the reason why Cal excels, in my opinion, the way he has, based on just Detroit as a whole, Cal is the closest to a Detroit nigga battle rapping
that you ever gonna see.
that you'll ever have.
If you just pick a random Detroit
if
nigga and
you
put him
say
in
Detroit style,
it's Calicoe.
Cal didn't conform
That's
to the New York lingo,
No.
to the kind of punchlines. Cal rap like rock bottom. Cal rap like his dad. When you hear Cal rap, he rap like his dad.
You have to
Big
understand,
Hurt.
yeah.
It's a nigga named Big Hurt. It's a nigga from here named Big
like
Hurt.
it's real.
In the camera,
They
it's a
got
nigga here
group.
from named Big Hurt. He has influenced more flows and styles of rappers from Detroit than any human being from this city.
Talk about it.
Bro, listen, that's a legendary group. Like one, and then the other. Like,
And he was in a group with Cal Dad.
Like they and shout out to my OG, my
Rod Day?
Rod Day from Highland Park.
shout
I
out
remember
Rod
Rod Day, like
Jay Nutty.
they like that.
T-Dot.
That's a legendary. But then you got to realize you see this legendary group, right? Like this group had Detroit on Smash and here and enter Calicoe.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify